What's good, y'all? It's your boy Vega Man, and welcome to the Vega Man Show. So today we're going to be talking about Grand Mafia and Mafia World. It's Sunday, so if you guys got questions, make sure you hit me up on the comments as we do the stream, y'all. So let's go on with the show. So what's good, y'all? It's your boy Vega Man, and welcome to the Vega Man Show. As y'all can see in the screen and on the title of my stream today, we're talking about Grand and Mafia World. So what I'm going to do right now, as I have it, let me set up both games here. So we're going to set up both games up in the screen. Oh, that's not the right one. That's the right one for that one. Alright, so sorry that thing was so big. I gotta shrink it up here. Alright, so I'm going to put both games back to back for this particular stream. Just in case I have questions, I'm actually going to put my questions up here. Hold on, let me set this up nicely. There we go. Just making sure everything is good here. Alright, so we got both games up. Okay. Looking pretty crazy here. Hey, what's good, Barry? What is good with you? Just making sure I got it in both games set up here. So I was over here trying to figure out what I was going to do for the stream today. And I figured, hey, you know, let's talk about Gran. And we're going to do that. I'm going to set up the chat thing right there. Boom. Alright, so now that I got both games up in the screen here, we're going to talk about it. Obviously, Grand Mafia has the Easter event coming out. I'm not sure if Mafia World is going to come out with an Easter event. I mean, they always come out with events. So we're going to see. I know that my homegirl Queenie, I gave her the faction for Grand Mafia. She's running the Governor's War, or she's going to be joining a Governor's War. I mean, I would love to join it, but I can't because I need ports to go there. So that's probably not going to happen this time around. So, yeah. So if you look at my screen, Mafia World is on the left, Grand Mafia is on the right. It's two different games. Your boy finally came back to his original faction that I have created and worked on. So I'm kind of happy that, you know, it's still around after so many years, so many months and so many years I've played it. It's a little bit different, if you could tell. Barry, you see how Grand Mafia looks? It's a little bit more simplistic. So it really cuts down to the chase of what the game looks like. But there's a big contrast. The city looks like this when it comes to Grand. So obviously right here, this is the mansion you get. And then when you go out on the world map, it looks like this. So that's the base. I mean, I guess the one thing that I like about Grand is the skins that they have for the buildings. I kind of wish that Mafia World had that, where they had like some really good skins for the for your base. You're right. There's a humongous difference. Like if you compare the two of them, it's very basic for Grand Mafia. Like the resources, these are right here are your resource buildings. So you won't even like when you get into when you first start off, you do conquer the map because it does kind of have like a little shade on it. But like once you beat the underboss or the enforcer that is controlling that section, it pretty much opens up everything. So it's not as intense as the Mafia World version. And obviously, if you hold down, you can move. Like you can construct the buildings. So obviously, everything that's right here in this section right here, where you see me put the arrow, that right there is where you're gonna place your money, your ammo, your crates, and your metals. Diamond buildings are these right here. These are your diamond buildings, which is kind of nice. I kind of wish they had that over there in Mafia World, where you can just build. You got like a place that gives you diamonds. That way you don't have to buy it. So in these two games, it's reversed. In Mafia World, it costs diamonds for us. If you see on the screen right here, look, when I put it on the screen, diamonds is what we use to do anything. On on Grand Mafia, it's gold. So it's completely opposite. Hey, what's up? GDL, man. What's good, bro? I'm good, man. Just chilling here. We're going to talk about... Hey, what's up, Zulu? I'm good, man. Chilling. I'm chilling. So, if you guys have questions for me, man, hit me up on the comments. You can either hit me up on the questions on the stream or after the stream. If you guys want to leave your comments down below, hit it up down below. You know what I'm saying? I have both games up, and I will answer the questions the best of my abilities when it comes to these two games. But huge difference between Grand and Mafia World. As you all know, Mafia World, I'm at 94 million. If you look at Grand Mafia, I'm a beast in Grand Mafia, Barry. This is the reason why Queenie wants this account so much. If you look at the number right there, it's at 670 million. So this is the reason why Queenie wants this account so bad. It's because it's pretty much maxed out. I mean, I pretty much maxed out all the buildings. It's almost maxed out on the trees. Now this account also has super weapons, which super weapons are attached for your enforcers. When you put your enforcers on the walls, you can give them super weapons attached to the enforcer there. So I'm not sure if she has unlocked enforcers. I mean, it's the super weapons. You get two different dealers. You get one that gives you the legendary one, and then obviously this guy right here gives you the normal weapons. Like it's like normal, epic, and rare, I believe. GDL's like, hey, I'm just logging into Mafia World, bro. Mafia City. Let me see. I think I do have Mafia City, but I got to see. Let me see if I still have it in my I don't think I do. I'll have to. I used to play Mafia City, man. I just didn't like it too much because it glitched. It glitches, bro. That's kind of the reason why I haven't played Mafia City, because every single time I try to play Mafia City, it will glitch so bad. And I wasn't a big fan of that, like the glitching part of it. Like it glitched really bad for me when I try to put it on the on the stream and stuff. So like that's kind of the reason why I haven't done it. Hey Deathstroke, what's good, bro? I got an account with 1.4K. Yeah, that's the thing too, man. That's one reason why I stopped. I sort of kind of stopped playing Grand, because Grand is the type of game that it's pay to play. And I did spend a pretty penny trying to get to this right here, this influence level. So if you look at the rankings right now, I'm 10th in ranking in the whole city. I mean, you got a guy right here that's 8 billion. I mean, I'm not even in the billions yet. I'm still around the 600 millions. But not bad. I'm 10th in the city, so that's not too bad. I used to be number 1 on the city that I used to when I first started. Just like I'm number 1 in a Mafia world. I do want to say shout outs to my peoples in NOE for doing the hubs yesterday, and also allowing us to win commission. That was awesome. So I'm definitely happy with everybody that's working hard. We were number 1 on the. We were number 1, and now it looks like we dropped down again. So we went back to number 2, but we were number 1 for a split second. I think it was like a few minutes last night that we hit number 1, and then we went back to second place. So this is the contrast of how it looks like. So when you put Grand looks like this, okay? Your main enforcer that controls your base, he gets armor, you know what I'm saying? But in Mafia World, he doesn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how it looks like when you do your account, like your profile. So there's a humongous contrast between the both of them. I just kind of like that Mafia World has a little bit more to offer, because as you can see, if you click on the capos, obviously you got your skill sets, and then you get the gears that you get from your capos. But if you look at the capos in Mafia World, like you click on them. Oh snap! That's pretty cool. Okay, so you notice like you can't equip them with anything. So like you go here, this is their gear, but you can't level up their gear. Obviously, this will be their battle skill sets that they have, just like the skill sets they have for Mafia World, but you can't level them up. Like they unlock once he hits level 60, they unlock by themselves. So like it's a humongous difference. You can't level up the gear either, which kind of sucks. And I don't know. I just kind of feel a little bit certain differently. You know, it's a lot different compared to the capos in Mafia World. So there's a big contrast between the two. I mean, they all have the same elements to it. I think you with the enforcers here that you get, you can't. So they get gear, but the gear they get, it's like the low level crappy gear. I think the best gear they get is the purple one. And then on top of that, they got their skill sets, but you can't equip badges on them. So um, when it comes to this game right here, uh, the gems that you get go to your equipment that you have for your main character, or like your main account, your profile account. So the cool thing about Mafia World is you can equip the gems on the capos. So it's a lot different. The mechanics are a lot different. Leveling up the gear is different. You know what I'm saying? So everything is all different on Grand Mafia. I'm not saying that Grand Mafia is not a good game. It is a good game, but in order for you to have fun on it, you have to put a lot of money into it. You know what I'm saying? Because the grind is crazy, especially for the last 3 buildings that you have to grind the resources to level them up to 25. So main 3 buildings that you have to focus is the hostage cell, the interrogation room, and then the faction club. Those 3 buildings need to be maxed out before you can get the T4s. As you know, when it comes to Grand, I think T4s are the max for your crew that you can unlock. So these right here, these guys down here that you see, those are your T4s. Cool thing that I like about Mafia World though is we get T8s. So when you look at the tiers of the troops, you can get them higher. They're like about 5 times higher than Grand Mafia. So you got T8s. I got T8s right now, and I'm getting close to unlocking those T9s. So right now I'm about 1 level shy of it. Level 50 is where you get the T9s when you get your family power to level 50. So I'm getting there. But yeah, so there's a humongous contrast on it. T4s are the strongest troops you can get in Grand. But they do, you know what I'm saying? They do cost a lot of diamonds. A lot of diamonds to train them. So any questions? Anybody got questions for me? Like, and it could be questions in either game while I have them on the screen right now. That way I could talk about it and show you guys, you know what I'm saying, what you guys are asking. T9s, man, T9s pretty soon, bro, pretty soon. It looks like somebody in our region already unlocked T9s. So shout outs to Lucifer in our faction. He's got the T9s already. He's level 50 right now. So I'm right behind him, man. As soon as I level up to level 50, I get it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm about 40,000 points short from it. So I need about 40,000 points more. 40k. Once I hit that 40k though, man, those T9s are coming out, bro. Oh, hey GDL, make sure, man, to go to our Discord and information tab. I'm going to be putting down the stratagems. And I want to give out a special shout out to Lady. Lady Venom worked hard on the guide that I'm putting out over there in the Discord channel, guys. So make sure you check it out. And I'm talking specifically for my members that are signed up to the Discord channel, you know what I'm saying, that are part of the Discord channel family. So make sure you check out the information tab, and it has the strategy guide there for Mafia World, alright, bro? I'm working on all the stratagems, so I'll make sure to put all the stratagems 1 per day, okay? So you'll have all the stuff you need there. But as far as stratagems is concerned, we could talk about it a little bit. This is something that I know for a fact that Grand Mafia does not have. It doesn't have this kind of factor in stratagems, which is kind of nice that this game does have it. But basically is the command one is pretty good because command helps you guys with strengthening your allies that are fighting with you in the battle. So my favorite so far right now is command, and I like the assault one as well because assault helps you with boosting your not only your gang stats, but it also boosts your ally stats as well. I mean, there are ones that you can boost up your friendly gangs that you have with you. So command and assault is pretty good. Make sure I would like to kind of set it up in a way where there are designated people on our team that has designated different stratagems. So one person can have, let's say, Fury, and then one person can have Powerful Friends, and then you just trigger all the buffs at once, and then everybody gets those buffs when they're fighting together. It's more of a team thing when it comes to these stratagems. That's what I'm looking at right now. Yeah, what you want to do is you want to pick one and level them up as much as you can. So like for me, I like the command one. The command one is focused on only my allies that I have with me. So it raises up their stats. Because look at this right here, bring more strong allies to your cost, increase your next 3 offensive rallies, max by 2%, and boost the stats of all participating chiefs by 15% for 20 minutes. So that means everybody that's fighting with me gets that 15% boost. You know what I'm saying? So it puts a lot of, like, what it does is puts a buff on all your troops. You know what I'm saying? When we do rallies, especially when we do rallies, I think this is designated for rallies, so we want to make sure to have that. This one right here helps you with increasing your speed. I try to go up to at least a level 10 on each of them because that'll give you more of a percentage when you're doing that. So if you do have some leftovers, you can try to, play around with the other ones. But I usually like to have both of the ones that I want to use to level 10, and then both of the ones that I want to power up to the level 10s. You get what I'm saying? So you guys, so that when I gave a boost for all the defending gangs that have all barricades, which means it's the troops that are protecting your base. When I pop this, it gives you guys a 16% buff for defenses to protect you when people are attacking you. So I'm still kind of new with the stratagems, bro, but I will figure it out, and I will create a pretty good guide for everybody to follow, man. For right now, I'm just playing with it. Every single time we do events and stuff, I play with the stratagems. So you can always reset them daily and then try out new ones, alright? You're not going to be able to level them up all at once, so my best, that's why I was thinking maybe each person just focuses on one and then level them up to a level 20 and then max it out at level 20 on the other side. So then when we use it, everybody gets it. You get what I'm saying? But I'll figure out something, man. For now, just play around with it. Anybody got any questions for Grand Mafia? For like players that play Grand Mafia? Is it worth to get the weekly cards? What weekly cards are you talking about? You know what the weekly cards is, Barry? I don't know what he's asking me. Are you talking about the mafia privileges? I don't know if that's what you're talking about. If people always tend to ask me, is like, is it good to get these like these right here, the these right here? Yes, it's really good to get. Um, be be very strategic on what you spend though. So I always get the one for the gear one. This is to level up your gear. So I get that one, and you could get the gold one, but that's really not gonna do much. I don't ever get this one right here. There's just no point in getting that one either, because of the fact that you don't get anything. You really don't get anything good there. So the ones that I usually focus on is it will be the gear one to level up your gear, or the luxury car to level up your cars. Those are the two that I probably might consider you probably picking. The other ones are pointless, bro. Like, don't even bother. Um, this one right here is also good to get as well. Sometimes you know what I'm saying. It all really depends on how much you plan to spend. But this one is $10, and you get all these resources. This one right here is really good, but it's all based on the level up you do it. I think the max level for this is level 50, or you pay $50 and you'll get like the max of it, and you get some pretty good resources, man. Like, if you do get the platinum one, you get pretty good resources. This one also gives you a lot of materials for your babes, so this will be a pretty good one if you're trying to level up your babes. And then obviously this right here, it doesn't matter if you spend $5, you'll be able to get these. So I always tend to do this ones as well, because this right here is free gold and everything else to level up your capos. So, and then like every single time you top up, you get this stuff as well. So it really all depends on how much you plan to spend, but this event right here helps out, and also this one's for spending. So the more you spend on diamonds, the more like you'll get all these little extra bonuses that you get when you spend your diamonds. Well, you got the 30 days one? I never ever get the 30-day one, because even though it is, I think it's like what, $10 for it. It's $10 for it, right? It doesn't really give you a lot of necessary things. Like, you do get whatever, but like I don't know. To me, it's not worth it, because I'm not getting anything special. The only thing you're getting is probably gold and the ticket to summon your capos, but yeah, none of this stuff is very enticing to me. I need stuff that's going to help me level up my stuff. So definitely this right here is really good, because when you're leveling up your gear, you need that. You know what I'm saying? There are sometimes, like, when you're leveling up the gear set, you need the, right now, all I need now is the legendary, but when you do the lower level ones, let's see if I can find one here. Like, when you're leveling up, you're gonna need the purple ones. That's kind of the reason why I always get that gear one, so that I can get the necessary purple ones, so that I can level them up. Now, you don't have to do that, because you can farm it as well. So if you go to your mob, if you go to the bounty hall, when you go to the bounty hall, you can purchase them as well. So not necessarily needed to spend money on this game. Everything else, you can earn it. So, you know, spend wisely. If I'm gonna say that to you, so pretty much the two privilege cards that I would suggest most players purchase, it will be the gear set one and the car one, because if you're using your points to level them up to get your level 140 gears, you're not gonna get the low level geared parts to be able to level up your lower geared set. So that $10 helps you get that. You get like about 80 something of them, so it's worth it. You know what I'm saying? So it looks like it reset it again, and I can actually purchase all these if I wanted to right now. Hey, what's up, Taz? That's funny. Yeah, actually. Wait, do I have Discord on my BlueStack? I think I do. If you're watching, Taz, I'm gonna talk to you for a minute after my stream, bro. So far right now, I have this amount. So I need, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get the bazooka so that I can give it to my my main capo here. So this guy right here, he has the level 120. I think that's, yeah, the 120 bazooka. But I want to get him the rocket launcher. So make sure if you're going to level up your legendary capos, try to get them to get 100 level 140 gear. So far I got every one except for this guy. He needs the pants, but my main guy right here, he's got all the 140 gear already. So this guy has 140 gear, and you wanna make sure that your capos have that, especially the legendary ones. If you're not a spender, I do have. I'm going to create a guide to help you which one is actually good for your epic ones to put together as a unit, and they will be pretty good because you got some pretty good epic ones. You just got to mix match it perfectly so each of them complement each other. So that's pretty much what it is. Normally I got the diamonds spending ones when I get new tea. So but you get the diamond ones when you do the when you unlock the new tea, the new tiers. I don't know, man. Right now I'm looking at those T9s right now, bro. Look at the amount of medals I need for that. It makes me cry just to look at that number. 15,000 medals, man. You can get them for diamonds on Family Ascension. Yeah, I know, but still, bro, that's a hell of a lot for T9s. I have to get 15K. That's crazy. Like as far as the other resources, these right here, I already have enough of that. I don't need none of that. I can actually farm this, but this right here it's a grind. Or they give you that option where you can buy it. You're right. Mary's like, oh my god. I know. I'm gonna cry too once I finally unlock it. So far so good. Look, right now I'm leveling up all my capos to 200. Now there's a reason why I'm doing that. My main unit is already maxed out, so they already have maxed out hit points. So he's already level 300. That's the max you can get it. But I'm leveling up each legendary capo to 200 for a specific reason, and I'll tell you why. For every single capo that's over 200, okay, when you're doing your investments here, you want to max out the gold. So the higher the capo, the amount of gold you get. You see how right now you look at it, my gold right there, my level 300 is at 1.1 million. So these three capitals alone get me 1.1 million, and you want to have that on each of your capitals. So when you're above 200, this right here increases. So that's what you want. You know what I'm saying? So also settle for the gold missions. Don't ever settle for the purple ones, because the purple ones are not gonna ever give you good ones. So I always I sit here and refresh it. Oh shit, just missed it. Until it pops in my screen. Now you always get purple ones, but not so much the gold ones. So you always got to refresh it in order to get the gold ones. But like if these capitals were higher, this amount right here will be higher. You get what I'm saying? So like I just keep doing this until I get a gold tier, and then I put in the capitals that are the highest that I can put in. So then I will have more gold than purple. You feel me? And this right here is going to help you level up your capitals faster, because you're just gonna reap all your the gold from it. If you go to your villa, make sure to max out Julie. Julie is the one that's going to help you get that 80% investment. So level 11 for her, you got it. She is a mandatory. If you're going to level up your capos the best way you can, level up her. She should be the first person that you should level up to max. Okay, and then you get an extra bonus. So like, let's say if you give her gifts, right? You see how I got all these gifts right here? I already have them. Most of my babes already all leveled up. So when I do the smuggling ports, I'm just stacking all this stuff, and I'm not using it. And this is the reason why. When I use this right here, right? So let's say I get 80 and I give it to her. She gives me a bonus. When I tap on it, she also gives you gold. Each of the babes will give you gold for when you give them gifts. Each of the babes has something to give you. Julie gives you gold because she does the investment. But if you go and you switch to girls, like this girl right here, she gives you the tickets for the cars. This one right here, I haven't finished her yet, but I will once I max her out. You'll know it. The Russian chick, she gives you resources every single time you max out the gifts with her. The fortune teller girl, she gives you resources as well. Let's see. Clarice gives you gems. So if you're like trying to get gems and you have gifts, you can just give her the gifts and she'll give you gems. So like the purses is usually the good ones, because it's just like about 5 purses for each one. And then I can just rack up the gems by just giving her gifts. So this is pretty much what you do. Just keep going like this and you'll just level up you'll get gems every single time when you give her the gifts. So that's another one. I gotta work on her. She's next that I gotta work on. Lauren gives you gems as well. And Demi. Oh yeah, I gotta level up Demi. Hold up. What level is she on right now? Oh damn, I still got 2 levels left. Yeah, I gotta level her up. And then Monica gives you gold. So Monica and Julie give you gold, and then the other girls, 2 of the other girls give you diamonds, 2 of them give you resources, and I believe 2 of them also give you the tickets for the cars. I'm hoping one of them give you like gear parts. That would be so freaking badass if one of them gives you gear parts, because then I can level up my gear. You got what I'm saying? If one of the babes give you that, that would be pretty cool. So hopefully one of them do drop that. Anybody else got any more questions? I'm also going to make a guide for the gems. This is how usually I just level them up. Like I just fuse them as much as possible, and then I just stack them up. The whole point is to have most of your capos with level 4 gems. So if your main unit has already like level 5 or level 6 gems, don't worry about anything else. I usually like just to stack up the gems and then level them up all the way to level 4. Then equip my capos, my low level capos with them. Now to get these, to get the stuff for your girls, if you have a pretty good active alliance, you can buy it at the alliance shop. You can get the necessary tokens to level them up, and then you can level them up. Or you can spend diamonds for them as well. What's my next guy that I'm leveling up to 200 here? Attack, yeah. Attack will be good. What's the event right now for Top Father? Ah, okay. So I gotta farm that. Let's do level 8 ones. Wait, hold up. Maybe more wood here. Alright, here's a tip, y'all. Here's a tip, okay? When you're doing farming your resources for Mafia World, if you go to your R&D center, which is that building right there, this building right here, you're gonna click that. In order to maximize your collection for your resources, make sure you maximize this whole tree right here. It's not gonna cost you a lot of resources to level this up, but trust me, once you level all this right here, you're gonna pull out the maximum of the resource ports that you see outside. So it's important to max that out, because your troops collect faster and they move faster. So I usually like to do the economy side first. Once I get this all maxed out, then I'll work on the development side for a little bit. Like, I'm already almost maxed out on my development side. All I have is this one right here, this one right here, and this one right here. So like once this is all maxed out, then both sides are maxed out, and then all I have to do now is just focus on my my combat. My combat one, this is like the last tier that I have left to level up, but yeah, it does cost a lot of resources to do that, so I'm just taking my time leveling it up, not trying to go too crazy on it. Now you can still go on your dates with your babes, and I don't ever try to do the date anymore. I just quick date it, and that's pretty much it. Like, to get the quick date version of it, you just gotta make sure that each babe you have, it's at level 3. So she has to be level 3. Each babe that you get level 3 at, you can do the automatic. You don't have to sit there and go through the whole interaction. Anybody got any questions on either game? Now, I'm going to say this. When it comes to better interaction, less spending, and more fun, I will definitely give hands up to Mafia World. Okay? But when it comes to straight to like battle, like it's like a straight up PvP versus PV, like a PvP style type of game, player versus player, Grand Mafia is the type of game that you want to play. I love the fact that Grand Mafia has better skins, though. You're able to get better skins for your troops. I mean, I like that. You know what I'm saying? I got all these skins right here. For the, not all of them, but I got some of them. Because I've been skipping the game. I haven't really been playing. I mean, you do get a helicopter and Grand Mafia as well. But they do have a lot of skins. Also, the mansion skins are pretty nice. If you look at this is the one that I got for my mansion right now. It's the Imperial Palace. You start off as a golden mansion like this, but you can actually, by doing the events, you can actually get some of these nice skins for your buildings. Which I do think that Mafia World has been slacking when it comes to the mansion skins and the crew skins. They need to up their game on it. But I kind of like the skins though that they have for the seasons. This one right here is for it's kind of like region versus regions, but this is Governor's War Mansion, which is pretty nice. And then you got your other ones here that you can get. There's one for Valentine's. There's one for Christmas. So like even Easter has a pretty cool one. That's a pretty cool, dope mansion skin. I like this one right here, the Frozen Throne one. That looks pretty cool. And obviously you got the Santa Claus one. So like you get really nice skins when it comes to Grand. Obviously you also get like the, you know, your little avatar. I kind of like the ones more in Mafia World. This is a little bit too simplistic for me, but the Mafia World one is pretty nice. I ain't gonna lie about that. So, yeah. Which one is the one? So, as far as that, that's the one thing that I can say Mafia World. I mean, Grand Mafia has better than Mafia World. I also kind of like the interaction more on the map. Like, if you look at the map on Mafia World, it's like this, and you get two sections of it. Grand, it's kind of like this. This is how the city map looks like, and then that's it. Like it doesn't allow you to go like this with Grand. Hold on, let me see. When you look at the map, okay, so this is the map right here for Grand. You zoom out, this is how it looks like. You zoom out in Mafia World. Hold on. And it's a lot better because like you can zoom out to the whole region itself. Grand doesn't do that, and also Grand doesn't, like, you could do like the fighting the casinos. You do get casinos to fight there, but casinos is kind of like bandits. You know what I'm saying? You can self-target. You don't have to raid those. You can self-target the Kinpings as well. I think that's it. And like, it's very simplistic. I just don't, you can get bored easily when it comes to playing this game. The only reason why this game is fun is when you play versus players. And on Governor's War, it can be fun because you're fighting a lot. So, but it does put a hole in your pocket. You know what I'm saying? It's more of a money game. MX is like, let me buy your Grand Mafia account. If I was to sell my Grand Mafia account, I think Queenie will cry. Queenie would definitely cry if I sold it. If I was to sell it. Like she was yelling at me for even telling her that she was yelling at me for telling her that I didn't trust her with my account because she'll get it zeroed. She gets targeted a lot all the time with her little 70 million account. She gets zeroed all the time, And then one of my boys, Biz, tells me that Biz told her, he's like, if he gives you the account, uh, you know what I'm saying, like, she's gonna zero it, Vega. I was like, yeah, probably. Yeah, you know what? That is the plan, bro. Like, right now, I will be jumping on Governor's War for Grant again. I will be putting out a video for it. Um, the thing is it's me finding a way to go to where they're going to be doing the Governor's War because, yeah, bro, she would be zeroed, bro. Like for real. She'll forget to bubble it or something, and then when I go in to ask her what's going on with my account, it'll be all zeroed out, and I'm gonna be mad. You don't understand, bro. You see how many troops I got right there? Look at that. Look at the screen right there. 10 million troops, bro. That's how many troops I have. I will cry so freaking hard if that gets zeroed. Bro, I worked so hard to level up these training these troops. I'll be super pissed at her if she gets my account zeroed. So, the thing about this too is that I don't like is the fact that it costs so many ports to go somewhere. So I always get people hitting me up on the game. Hey Vega, come to city so and city, and I will love to do that. But the crazy part about it is, if the influence level is very low, it costs a humongous amount of freaking ports to go there, and I just don't like the way Grand designed it. Look at that. Look how many ports it'll literally cost me if I wanted to migrate to another city. I'll be number one influence in that city, but it'll cost me 90 ports just to go there. And trust me, it takes forever. I may consider going to Lioness Angie's city though. City 47, I might go to City 47 because of the fact that there are high level players there, and if I go there, it'll only cost me one port. So I may consider that. You know what I'm saying? So if Lioness is watching, yo, Lioness Angie, if you got a spot in your faction, let your boy know. Hit me up in the game, and I will go over there. Okay? And I will do Governor's War with you guys. So let me know if you got a spot open for me there, though. Let's see your turf effects, bro. Yeah, I could show you guys that. So I got several of them, the turf effects. So right now I have the New Year's one. So the New Year's one is with the firecrackers with the Christmas tree on it. If you go to find out how to do your turf effects, you just got to click on your mansion. So you're going to click on your mansion, and you're going to go to your skins, and then you're going to go to turf effects. Now I do have several ones, which the one that I got is the Christmas tree with the fireworks. Obviously this is the original one there, but then I also have this one right here I got when they did the event for the it was an event with like you running away from the cops or something like that. Then I also have the one with the boxing one, and you'll get the boxing ring. And then obviously the money flow one, I got that one as well. I got the tropical one and the snow one. This is like the snowstorm. So I didn't get the other ones, you know what I'm saying, because like I haven't been on. Obviously this one is for St. Patrick's Day. This one will be for Valentine's Day, and then you got this one has to do with the Chinese New Year. This one right here was for the event where you have to get White Dove. You got your fall one. I don't even know what's with the rainbow in the clouds. I've never seen this one before. But then you also have this one right here, and I believe that's the new Year's one that they dropped out, the Happy New Year. So I didn't get the last few of them, bro, but I did get most of them. So I'm kind of ecstatic that you calling me a cheapskate, bro. I've been putting so much. I've been putting so much time and energy in Mafia World, bro, that That's kind of the reason why you don't see me. Like, I'm still growing though. I'm quite sure from the last time you seen my account, I'm at 670, bro. Like the last time I played Grand, I believe I was like at 500 something million. So to increase another 170 million, it's not bad. I just pretty much log in and just train the troops, do the dailies, and then get off. And make sure that I'm always bubbled. I gotta make sure that I'm always bubbled because in City 122, they're very hostile and they'll zero my account if I don't put a bubble on it. So yeah, so that's pretty much what's been happening on this account. I just log on, do my dailies, train my troops, and then I get off, and then I go and I jump on Mafia World and focus on leveling that up. So, which I got 6 million more, and I'll hit 100 million. I'm trying to hit that 100 million in Mafia World. Thanks, man. Thanks. It literally took me 1 year to get where I'm at on Grand Mafia, bro. I played this game last year. Last year is where I started, and then I'm at 670 right now. When I first started playing Grand, I was the first player to unlock T4s on the city that I was in. And I was in City 113 when I first played Grand Mafia. So, shout outs to all my homies that I rocked with at that time when we played 113. So, if Cookie Monster's watching, shout outs to Cookie, shout out to JT. Shouts out to Twisted and Vinny and all the other guys that I used to rock with. You know what I'm saying? The faction that I used to be in 113 was a dedication to a fallen player that passed away. And we took over that faction and we rocked it for as long as we could. And then after that, you know what I'm saying, everybody went their ways. But it was a hell of a ride, you know what I'm saying? Playing with those guys. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully they're still playing. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully they're still playing. I'm in City 34. What's up, Maple Syrup? What's good? City 34 repping, man. I feel you, bro. So any tips on T4s? Sure, bro. Like, the main things about unlocking T4s is making sure that you max out your economy, which is that's one of the main requirements to unlock T4s is the economy needs to be maxed out. Your crew section has to be maxed out as well, and the 3 buildings that you're going to need to level 25, those are the ones that you're going to need to get, which is the faction club, the hostage cell, and the interrogation room. So like those are the main requirements, bro. Like once you get all those requirements all set, then you can actually unlock T4s after that. And I'm telling you, you may be able to get to level 22 on those buildings, man, but the last 3 levels, that is the grind that most players have a hard time. If you're not gonna, if either you're going to grind it out to get those, or you're going to spend money to get the necessary ingredients to level up those buildings. But yeah, man, like it took me literally like it literally took me a couple months to kind of like grind it, and then I just got impatient and I dropped the money for it. I dropped the money for it, bro. Like, you don't understand how long it takes. It takes to level up, especially those T4. If you look at the T4s, when you level up these right here, these last brackets here, this right here takes about 100 days per tier. So each guy takes about 100. So if you don't have a very active faction, and if your investment is not high like this, it's gonna take you forever to level to unlock it, man. So you know, main thing that I suggest is to get those things done that I just mentioned, and then level up the babes that help you with the time. One of these babes will help you with the time expedition. You gotta level that up, man. Handcuffs, bro. I mean, there are multiple ways you can actually farm that. You can get handcuffs by doing casinos, and kingpins will drop handcuffs and the liquor and the other shackles. They'll drop the necessary items for it, but I believe there are multiple ways you can get it. I do kind of wish that you can, that you're allowed to be able to purchase it in the faction shop, the necessary liquors and stuff. That's something that Grand should do, because like you should be able to, like, just like how you can farm the relocators to be able to migrate. They should do the same thing for the necessary items for the buildings that you need. That way it'll give you guys an incentive to kind of grind it out. But bro, I really don't know the fastest way you can shop. I mean, to get that stuff without spending money. Like, my best tip for you is, bro, wait for an event to happen. Once an event happens, you can actually get the shackles and the liquor and the cuffs, the handcuffs. So I usually like to wait for the events, and then I'll be able to stack up on those things. Like some of these will give you that. Like some of that, if you look at it, you'll be able to see if they drop the necessary items. Like you can see how many shackles and stuff I have, bro. Like I'll show you. Look at that. I wish I could trade it to you. I would, man. If they gave you like a feature where you could trade this for something, I would trade it for you in a heartbeat. I got about 4K each on it. You know what I'm saying? It's just sitting there. So, alright, y'all. So what I want you guys to do, because we look like we're in the hour mark now, and then, man, time flies when I'm having fun talking to y'all. So make sure you guys follow me on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, The Vega Man Show, and hit me up with the comments, man. Let me know what you guys want to know, because I am creating a guide, bro. Hey, MX, I'm going to create a guide for Grand Mafia and Mafia World. Lady Venom, shout outs to her. She's been helping me with Mafia World, and we're creating a strategy guide to help new players with how to level up quick and, you know what I'm saying, spend less money. I'm going to do the same thing also for Grand Mafia, and Queenie is helping me write down the guide so that I can come up with a strategy guide for you guys for Grand Mafia. Once it is done and both of them are completed, I will drop it down on my Discord channel. So if you have not signed up to my Discord channel, make sure you guys do. The description's down below on the link down below. And you know what I'm saying, hit your boy up. You can friend me in there and I'll let you guys in the channel. And you guys can check out the strategy guide for yourselves. For right now, I'm still working on it. So once I get it all done and everything like that, I will make an announcement, and we'll make sure to have you guys, give you guys some info to help you guys out. You know what I'm saying? So that is on the works right now. Yeah, I got you, bro. We're gonna do everything for Grand. You know what I'm saying? Tips, how to be able to do, get your proper gear sets. Make sure you do the right formations, right specialties, all that. I'm going to be doing it. And I'm going to be doing it with screenshots, and I'm going to circle which ones you guys should focus on and all that. It takes time to do those things because I know that lady kind of did the strategy guide for me for Mafia World, and it really does take a lot of time and energy for me to come up with screenshots and put it all together, and it looks really nice. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, so I want it to look very nice. I want it to look very crisp for everybody to kind of see, so they don't be like confused or anything else like that. So it does take some time and energy, but I will get it done for you guys. All right. Shout outs, Joel. What's good, man? City 251 repping Grand Mafia. No doubt, no doubt. My strategy guy is probably going to be more better than most people's, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to put everything that I have learned on both games into the strategy guides. Word, bro. If you play Mafia World, bro, definitely give it a shot. It's a lot better. I can tell you, the players that play with me right now. Shout outs to Taz, Cuban, Lady Venom, Barry, Queenie as well. She plays with me on Mafia World. It's a lot easier to level up, and it's a lot less. You don't have to spend so much money because you can actually farm everything. But you know what I'm saying? I love teaching. That's what I do. I like to teach how to get better as a player by my own experiences that I do when I play. So that's definitely what I'm going to keep doing for you guys. Every time I'm do Grand Mafia and Mafia World content, I'm gonna have both games up, so that way people, if they have questions and stuff like that, I can interact with you guys and show you directly with my own accounts on how to do things. You know what I'm saying? So don't forget to subscribe, share, follow, and like, guys. We're at that road at 2.5K. I'm trying to make this community more bigger, so that way I can get in touch with more of the high level players, you know what I'm saying, and I can get some tips and guides from them as well, so that I can add it for you guys. As always, if you guys want to support your boy, y'all can go down on the description below. There are links there to the merch store and the donation. There's a donation on the Streamlabs section of the Vega Man Show. So make sure you guys sign up to be a Hitman Squad member. With that, you get perks. So without further ado, guys, I'm Vega Man, y'all. I love you guys. I'm out, man. Peace.